Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're unpacking one of the absolutely most high-stakes, emotional tests you will ever face. You know the scenario? The person who broke your heart, who walked right out the door when you needed them most, suddenly reappears in your notifications like a ghost. Your heart skips a beat. But listen, before you let emotion completely take the wheel, we need to build up your defense. We're going to apply ancient Stoic philosophy to your modern relationships, giving you the unbreakable clarity you need to navigate this exact moment.
So ask yourself, are you truly ready if they return? It is so incredibly easy to get swept up in the heat of the moment. We think, oh wow, finally, they realize what they lost. But here's the brutal truth from our source material. Taking someone back without hesitation, without asking the really hard questions, sends a dangerous message. It basically says your boundaries are optional, and your self-respect, well, that's up for negotiation. If you aren't prepared with a clear, rational framework, you're risking a straight fallback into the exact same cycle of pain.
Picture this. It usually starts with that familiar, glowing notification late at night. I miss you, I've changed, I want another chance. It is perfectly designed to trigger that deep-seated hope and, yeah, probably a fair bit of anxiety too. Your immediate reaction might be total panic or maybe an overwhelming sense of relief. But this is exactly where you must initiate what we call the Stoic pause. Slow down, take a breath, pivot away from those knee-jerk feelings, and step into a space of rational, cool-headed evaluation. Remember, second chances are absolutely not free passes.
Okay, let's dive into our framework. Here are the 5 crucial Stoic questions to build your emotional shield. Love or loneliness? Rebuilding trust? What changed? What is the remorse? And vision for the future.
Section 1. Love or just loneliness?
So are they back because of genuine love, or is it just the heavy burden of isolation? This is your ultimate filter. You really have to ask yourself, do they actually want you, or do they just miss the comfort and relief you used to provide? Because there is a massive difference between missing you and valuing you. Missing you is often pretty selfish. It's about them seeking a quick fix for their own emptiness and acting out of a fear of being alone. Valuing you, on the other hand, requires deep introspection, total respect for your boundaries, and a genuine realization that losing you was a massive mistake. If they just want a quick fix for their loneliness, the second they feel comfortable again, they're going to leave again.
The great philosopher Seneca put this brilliantly. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Love that hasn't been tested by time, hardship, and real accountability is just an illusion. If your ex is dodging the friction of truly proving themselves, they aren't offering you a polished gem. They're basically handing you a sharp piece of glass.
I want you to make this your internal mantra right now. I am no one's comfort zone. I am a choice. You are not a backup plan. You are not a warm room someone can just duck into because it started raining outside. You are a deliberate, conscious choice. Empower yourself with that.
Section 2. Rebuilding broken trust.
Whether trust was shattered by lies, infidelity, or abandonment, the hard reality is that love alone just doesn't fix it. Time alone doesn't fix either. Only deliberate, consistent action does. And there is a world of difference between empty words and real action. Empty words usually look like an ex demanding quick forgiveness, getting highly defensive if you bring up the past, and growing super impatient when you don't trust them right away. Real action? That is grueling, unrewarded manual labor. It means taking full, unmitigated responsibility, showing up with daily effort, and offering ultimate transparency.
The Stoic Epictetus hits the nail right on the head here. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. Your ex's true character isn't revealed by how incredibly sweet they sound when they're begging for you back. Not at all. Their character is revealed by how they handle the frustrating, uncomfortable friction of having to earn back your trust. If they get angry that you still doubt them, well, they've just revealed they haven't changed one bit.
Solidify this boundary in your mind today. My trust has to be earned. It is not given away. Trust is a premium currency. It has to be painstakingly earned through consistent, undeniable action. It is never, ever just freely handed out on demand because someone said the word sorry.
Section 3. Pinpointing true change.
So they text you, "I've changed." Okay, what exactly has changed? This is the definition of true change you must demand. A profound internal shift supported by tangible actions. Maybe therapy, self-reflection, and actual personal growth. Has real internal change occurred, or are they just reacting to a sudden wave of jealousy and the terrifying thought of losing you forever? Do not be fooled by someone panicking because they see you moving on. Fear is a powerful motivator, sure, but it is super temporary. When the fear fades, the old habits always return.
Marcus Aurelius has this beautiful perspective. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. True transformation literally has to permanently color a person's mindset. If their thoughts, their values, and their daily habits haven't fundamentally changed their color, then any promise of a better relationship is really just a fresh coat of paint over rotten wood.
Commit to your own self-respect with this thought. I will never mistake loneliness for love. Pledge to yourself right now that you will never confuse an ex's momentary, desperate panic with a lasting, loving commitment to your well-being.
Section 4. The depth of apology.
Listen, anyone can say, "I'm sorry," but what exactly are they sorry for? This is a critical nuance you need to test for. Regret for consequences means they're basically saying, "I'm sorry I got caught," or "I'm sorry I lost all the perks of your love." It's entirely focused on their loss. But regret for actions means they are genuinely sickened by the fact that they caused you profound pain. One is entirely selfish, the other is deeply empathetic.
Seneca gives us the ultimate lie detector test for this. He who is not ashamed of his past has no reason to change his future. Healthy, constructive shame is an absolute prerequisite for growth. If they aren't deeply embarrassed by how they treated you, there is literally zero motivation for them to change their future behavior. If they sit there and try to justify their past actions, or worse, blame you, just close the door.
Make this your non-negotiable standard. I deserve a genuine apology that comes with real change. You absolutely deserve an apology that acts as a heavy, concrete foundation for real behavioral transformation, not just a quick, cheap fix for their temporary guilt.
Section 5. Vision for the future.
If they've actually passed the first 4 questions, they now have to articulate a concrete, purposeful vision for your shared future, because a relationship cannot survive on past memories and present apologies alone. Keep a really close eye out for these red flags. If you ask where this is going and they say, I don't know, or let's just see what happens, treat that like a blazing, loud siren. Lacking a concrete 6 to 12-month plan is a massive warning sign. If they're relying entirely on the high of temporary feelings without any map for the future, they are just setting a trap for further heartbreak.
We're going to lean on Epictetus one last time here. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. A serious partner must know exactly what they want to be, the kind of relationship they want to build, and they need a dedicated, uncompromising plan to actually achieve it. Love isn't just a feeling, guys. It's a meticulously executed plan.
Set this final standard for yourself. I deserve a love that has a clear future. Decide right now that you will only accept a partner who is equipped with a definitive, purposeful direction. No more guessing games, no more lingering in those messy gray areas.
So I leave you with this final, provocative thought. Is your silence the answer they actually need? Think about it. If your ex returns and completely fails this Stoic test, if they can't answer these 5 questions with total honesty, actionable plans, and deep empathy, then you don't owe them an explanation. You don't owe them a debate. Walking away in total silence might just be the most powerful, most stoic response you could possibly give. Protect your peace, remember your incredible worth, and keep learning.